The great Jason Bateman once said, and I quote, "I've been offered a couple of leads in some movies that really suck. I mean, you know, if they're offering me the lead, the script ain't that great. The stuff that's good, I'm a little further down the cast list." I mean, come on, Bateman, don't be like that. You were about the motherfucking life insurance physical.
Sit on my face.
This is a show that I checked out because it had Jason Bateman in it. It also has Velma from Scooby-Doo. Oh yeah, Jason Bateman. This is awful. Let me take that role.
Sit on my face.
You know, honestly, this show was pretty decent, all things considered. And you see, I don't want to spoil it because of that. Because I respect this show. And that's the hard thing about Jason Bateman movies. He doesn't really have any awful ones where he stands out. I mean, even the Frito-Lay movie, it's just a fun movie. I mean, honestly, what is there like... Oh, come on! Jason Bateman and Jennifer Aniston are best friends, but then she gets inseminated by some guy, and that's when Jason Bateman learns that he has feelings that go deeper than he thought. So he replaces the sperm with his own. And then Jennifer Aniston fucks off for like 7 years. And then they don't come back until like the last third of the movie. And I'll say this, the moments with the kid are nice, but I wish that was more of the movie. Because then this moment wouldn't feel like it's just shoehorned in at the end of the movie.
What? I replaced Roland's offering with...
And then it gets reversed after a year time skip.
What was I saying? Oh, I don't know, some wild mutterings about... Which.com, the place, to find a place.
Now, what about another movie where Jason Bateman gets into a romantic relationship?
I'm leaving, Vanessa.
You know the incident at your high school? This was the incident at my high school. I'm not going to talk about Juno the movie, but more so this scene. Jason Bateman in this scene doesn't play a creep directly, but the way he's been shown throughout the movie is like the cool dad. Makes it just uncomfortable as hell. And that's what makes him such a great actor. And I don't think he gets enough praise for that. He uses that Michael Bluth energy and then hones it into playing former teacher.
And then this guy, you know, he comes along and he takes my Beatrix Kiddo bit from Kill Bill. You know, that took like thousands of hours of brain power, you know, Cliff Booth in the back of my mind, you know, he just told me in my mind, you know, I gotta do this. You know, I was actually considering Jason Bateman to play Cliff Booth, you know, he looks like he could kill his wife, you know, as opposed to the other candidate, such as Patton Oswalt.
Simon Pegg wears an Invincible shirt in this movie. Paul is a CGI animal road trip movie starring Seth Rogen.
Okay, can we get this guy back on your wagon? Are you an alien? I'm the awesome yet humble hero, Alan the Alien. Who the fuck are you?
This movie also, whenever it's not Seth Rogen, is a lot more entertaining.
Share a close encounter.
Yep, sounds like a gay bar.
And let's just say, they meet a bunch of wacky side characters, like this one chick.
Hey, if it makes you feel any better, my existence only disproves traditional notions of the Abrahamic Judeo-Christian God, as well as all one-world theologies. That's all I meant.
You believe in God? What are you, a fucking idiot? No. Instead, smoke weed like me, Seth Rogen, and then you too can play the worst character in Invincible.
Say bye to Karen for me.
Motherfucking titty-sucking two-balled bitch.
Thanks.
Jason Bateman is a lawyer that feels like he's not making a difference in the world, so then he becomes...
Teacher? Yeah, wow. History. Oh, sounds horrible. I mean...
Wait, no, Jason Bateman, you, no. And then hones it into playing former...
Marty Catroser?
Here.
Melanie Harhouse?
Here.
Former history teacher...
Here.
I'm gonna fucking kill this guy, man. Cliff Booth. He told me not to kill this guy. The first time, but now he's stolen 2 bits from Kill Bill, and I can't take it anymore. He's taking all my thunder. I gotta kill him, or else I'm not gonna be able to make my critic movie.
The show is really similar to something like Malcolm in the Middle, where sometimes they'll have these off-the-wall visuals. It's a lot of fun, honestly.
Think that guy ever worries about being a cog?
Absolutely, all the time. Never. Bankhead's the most unconflicted jackass in the world.
Bacon's got to be the most unconflicted jackass in the world.
When he starts working at the school, he gets the hots for another teacher. So he spends most of the first episode trying to impress her. And then some wacky hijinks happens with the computers he got donated to the school. So in order to save the computers, he has to sell his fancy car. And now he drives a piece of shit. And who knows what'll happen in these crazy next episodes. The show only got 1 season and ended after 7 episodes. Which sucks, because it seems like a fun enough show. However, it did get a short life extension on Bravo, who aired the entire season back in 2006. Nothing came of it. Daredevil Born Again has not reached the heights of this show. It wishes it was as good as Jake Effect.
Jason Bateman, I need you to be Jake Effect Season 2. It's gonna really boost the New York economy.
Well, I would, pal. It's just, Jake Effect set in Chicago, and, New York is about 13-hour drive.
Listen, if you record this, I'll give you anything you want.
Well, pal, what I really want is another 8-hour miniseries that's on any streaming service available. Pal, I'll even do one for, God forbid, MGM Plus. I just love 8-hour miniseries.
Consider it approved.
Man, if only Jake Effect Season 1 was an 8-hour miniseries. There is only one more horrible boss left. He starred in Angry Birds. The old professor had a rather simple thought. Given the wholly abnormal conditions, he had read and reasoned and even written too much, versed as he was in the workings of the mind, to dare propose anything, even to himself, but the most banal of reflections, worthy of a schoolboy's theme. It was a lovely day, warm but not hot, with a cool spring breeze rolling gently and noiselessly over the covered terrace outside the house. His was one of the last houses up towards the crest of the hill, perched on the rocky slope like an outpost guarding the old brown-hued village that stood out above the landscape, towering over it all. Jason Sudeikis, what fucking movie are you a part of? I thought this was about birds.
There's a 3rd island, and they're plotting to
I didn't even know there was a second one. Now, why do you have all this build-up for a video about horrible bosses?
If I don't do this, I don't live. I have to do this to fucking live.
I mean, Barry's a pretty cool show. I might talk about that at some point.
Also, I know you're on a farm or something because I can hear goats in the background. Maybe I'm at the zoo with my new best friend. I thought you said you were at a hospital.
Now, you might ask, what did any of this have to do with Jason Bateman?
Motherfucking titty sucking two-ball bitch.